dedicating this season to Breonna Taylor, an outstanding EMT who was murdered over 130 days ago in her home. Breonna Taylor was dedicated and committed to uplifting everyone around her. We are also dedicating this season to Say Her Name campaign, a campaign committed to saying the names and fighting for justice for Black women who are so often forgotten in this fight for justice, who do not have people marching in the streets for them. We will say her name.
In case you forgot, it was March 13th, 2020. She was only 26 years old. She was a nursing student, an emergency room technician, a first responder, and an essential worker. She loved her job. In case you forgot, officers barged into the wrong home. The suspect they were looking for, you ask, already in custody. In case you forgot, her boyfriend Kenneth, a legal gun owner, fired out of fear and self-defense, hitting an officer in the leg. The officers fired back 22 times. And in case you forgot, she was shot 8 times despite the incident report listing her injuries as none. No knock order in place, no drugs to be found, and no body camera footage put her body in the ground. In case you forgot, it took 3 months to fire the officer responsible while the others were simply reassigned. In case you forgot, not one of these men have been charged. In case you forgot, Black lives still matter and we are not done. Murder is wrong and a badge should not shield them from the wrong that they've done. In case you forgot, her name was Breonna Taylor. And we are not done.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to our July 2021 edition of Whisper2Scream. My name is Bernard, and I am your host. So please tell a friend or tell that couple in the supermarket not wearing a protective mask to check us out here on YouTube and Facebook. Our ID and how to find us are here on your screen right now. Now, who was Breonna Taylor? She was an emergency medical technician, an EMT, and she was shot and killed on March 13th, 2020, just like you heard, during a late-night police raid on her home. And she worked out of 2 different hospitals, and she loved her job. But the points to remember is that she was wrongfully killed by police. When the police stormed her home, they did not announce themselves. So says her boyfriend Kenneth, and so say her immediate neighbors. Now, Ken reacted to the break-in by firing a single shot that allegedly hit a cop in the leg. Now, there are rumors flying, and we will keep them to a minimum for now and tell you about them as this case unfolds. Here's a rumor. One of the rumors is that the police said they announced themselves before using a battering ram to knock down the door, which seems a little curious because they went through the trouble of obtaining a no-knock warrant so they wouldn't have to announce themselves. Here's another rumor. It's been said that the injured cop was really hit by friendly fire and not by Mr. Walker, meaning that one of his fellow cops accidentally shot him. So it's another rumor. Now, our concern today is that Ms. Taylor was not the subject of the warrant. She was innocent. The subject of the warrant is a male who was already in custody. In fact, he had been in custody for about an hour before they stormed her home. And we're going to set that aside too for right now. Our main focus is why has no one been prosecuted and why has only one of the cops been fired? And he gets to walk with no criminal charges. And the other cops involved are just reassigned and still on the payroll. There's a lot of missteps here, more than I'm mentioning right now. So stay tuned for more information on Breonna Taylor.
Hi, so this is really important, so I hope you stay and listen. So these are the officers that killed Breonna Taylor. This is Brett Hankinson, this is Jonathan Mattingly, and this is Miles Cosgrove. And I want you guys to remember their names and their faces because they don't get to be anonymous.
A man who will stand for nothing will fall for anything. Arrest the killers of Breonna Taylor.
As always, be blessed and stay woke.